Watch this.
Bible says, Jesus.
Let us go to the other side. They launched out. But as they sailed, he fell asleep, and a windstorm came down on the lake. Now this is what caused them to panic. The wind brought so much water in the boat that the boat began to fill with water.
All right.
The enemy was coming in like a flood. But the Bible says, when the enemy come in like a flood, that the Spirit of the Lord will lift up a standard. Now they panicking. They panicking. Tell somebody normal reaction, normal reaction, normal reaction. It's normal. They panicking because of what they see.
That's right.
They're panicking because of what they see with their eyes. And the Bible said they began to look and search for Jesus. Where is Jesus? Where is our Savior? What's going on? How in the world can he go to sleep and this boat is filling up with water? Because they felt like we're going to go under. I'm getting to my point. The water filling the boat caused them to presume and assume that the boat would go under. Your situation's coming in like they're coming in. If they're coming in from the north, the south, the east, and the west, which is causing you to assume that you're going to go under. Do I have any help up in here? They looked at the water. You're looking at the situation, and the situation is not getting any better. And the more the wind blew, the Bible said that the winds were very contrary. I kind of looked it up in my commentaries last night. It said the winds were hard and they were swift and they were bringing much water on the boat. The winds brought much water on the boat. Come on. And see, when you mix wind and water, you got a problem. Come on, somebody. Because the wind had the ability to cause the rain to come on the boat. Not only did it have the ability to bring more rain in the boat, but the winds also had the ability to tear up the boat. And I'm just thinking in my mind as I began to look that pieces of the boat began to tear away from the boat. And so they began to watch as different pieces of the boat began to fly away. And not only that, you can look at the boat and say, okay, we done got the sail, part of the sail and tow up, part of this, part of the side has towed up. And so you got water coming in through the side of the boat. You got water coming in on the top of the boat because there's no protection on the top at all. Come on, you exposed. Somebody said, I'm exposed to the elements. How many of y'all feel like you're exposed to the elements? And so the disciples were exposed to the elements. Well, Jesus was down in the cabin, in the bed, curled up asleep. Do I have any help up in here? And the Bible said that they began to panic, and as they began to panic because of what they were looking at, we're panicking because of what we're looking at. We're throwing in the towel because of what we're looking at. We're backsliding because of what we're looking at. We're going back to the world because of what we're looking at. We're turning away from God because of what we're looking at. I ain't got no help in here. You The rest of y'all.
That's all right. You preach it.
So he said, throw it on me. He goes out. When he comes out, tell somebody what you got to do is you got to get to the problem. Somebody said, get to the problem. Say it again, get to the problem. The problem wasn't the war. Come on, somebody. Say, get to the problem. The problem wasn't even the ship. Get to the problem. The problem was the wind. The wind was the booger. Come on, somebody. The Bible said Jesus came up and Jesus rebuked the wind, and the wind became calm. You gotta get to the problem. You rebuking gnats and flies and fleas. You rebuking neighbors. You need to be rebuking your children. You need to be rebuking your mate. Come on, somebody. You need to rebuking everything but the problem. He said he rebuked the wind, and the wind calmed down. You got to rebuke the problem. Somebody say, get to the problem. Get to the root of the problem. Some of us are afraid to rebuke who got to be rebuked because they too close to us. You're afraid of your relationship. Don't care about your relationship. Rebuke that thing. Somebody say, rebuke that problem. That problem wasn't that water. The problem wasn't the ship. The problem was the wind. You stop the wind and the boat could handle the rain. You stop the wind and the disciples could handle the waves. The problem was the wind. The wind brought disaster. Come on, somebody. Jesus comes up. I'm almost through because I ain't preaching long no more. Not in no heat.
Watch this here.
Jesus comes up and he says, as they said, he fell asleep and a windstorm came down on the lake and they were filling with water and were in jeopardy. Everything about them was in jeopardy. The boat they was riding on was in jeopardy. They were in jeopardy. Their lives were in jeopardy. And they came to him and they woke him saying, Master, we are perishing, or carest thou not that we perish? And then he arose. And what did he do? What did he do? What does that tell me? Think about it. Think about it. What does that tell you? He rebuked the problem. Am I helping y'all? You got to rebuke the